We are here to continue our journey through history to watch some of the most incredible encounters in sports history. The thrilling duels of woman versus man. If you missed the first part, check that out here and watch the first 5 electrifying matches. Now it's time to unveil the next 5. Let's jump right in. At number 1 on our list, we have the opening meet of the Dubai World Cup. In 2012, a major international swimming championship made history by featuring mixed gender relays for the first time ever. The event was held in Dubai and included 4 50-meter relays with teams made up of 2 men and 2 women. The mixed gender relay format was an exciting and innovative addition to the competition, promoting gender equality and allowing male and female swimmers to compete on a level playing field. It also added a new level of excitement to the relay events, with fans eagerly anticipating the outcomes of each race. In the 4 50-meter mixed gender relay, each team member swam 100 meters of the race, with the order determined by the team. At the start of the race, Germany's Britta Steffen took the lead with 2 elite male swimmers from Hungary and Ukraine in hot pursuit. The lead quickly shrunk, and it looked like the men might overtake Steffen. But Steffen was determined to hold on to her lead, and she powered through the water with impressive speed and grace. In the end, she was able to hold off the male swimmers and guide Germany to victory in a time of 1 minute, 43.21 seconds. The race was a thrilling and historic moment for swimming. It showcased the incredible talent and athleticism of male and female swimmers alike. It also highlighted the importance of gender equality in sports and sparked important discussions about the future of mixed gender events in swimming and other sports. And luckily, we are now seeing that many other competitions and events are picking up this example. Next on our list at number 2, we have Fallon Fox, and oh boy are you in for a treat with this one. Fallon Fox is a transgender MMA fighter who made waves in the fighting world. In 2012, Fox competed in the women's division, but her participation was not without controversy. Many people questioned whether it was fair for a transgender athlete to compete against cisgender women, and there was a lot of debate about the issue. But Fox was determined to prove her worth in the fighting world, and she did just that. Despite the controversy surrounding her career, she continued to compete and was a fierce and talented fighter. Her career was one that made it possible that people started talking about the role of transgender athletes in sports and raised questions about fairness and equality. It was a complex and controversial issue, but one that needed to be discussed and addressed. After this, some sports leagues have created policies that allow transgender athletes to compete in a way that is fair and inclusive. In addition, organizations like Athlete Ally and the Trans Athlete Project work to educate people about the challenges facing transgender athletes and to promote acceptance and equality in sports. So Fox's match was a big win. And one thing is for sure, Fox was one tough cookie who proved that everyone should have the opportunity to compete at the highest level, regardless of their gender identity. So whether you are a fan of MMA or just someone who believes in equal rights for all, Fox's career is one to remember. She may have faced adversity and controversy, but she never gave up her dreams and continued to fight for what she believed in. And that's something we can all admire, no matter who we are. Continuing on our list at number 3, we have Ronda Rousey versus Floyd Mayweather. Are you ready for a smackdown like no other? We are talking about Ronda Rousey versus Floyd Mayweather, showdown that never was. The hypothetical matchup between the two of the biggest names in combat sports got people fired up and led to some seriously heated debates about who would come out on top. On one side, you had Rousey, the undefeated UFC fighter who had taken the world by storm with her incredible skills and unbeatable spirit. On the other hand, you had Mayweather, the undefeated boxing champion who was known for his quick reflexes and deadly punches. The debate over who would win in a fight between the two titans quickly became a war of words, with Rousey throwing shade at Mayweather for his history of domestic violence and Mayweather firing back with insults of his own. But while the fight itself never actually happened, it still captured the imaginations of fans around the world thinking about intergender competition in sports. Some argued that Rousey's grappling skills and aggressive style would give her the upper hand, while others pointed to Mayweather's lightning-fast reflexes and deadly accuracy. At the end of the day, we may never know who would have won in a fight between Rousey and Mayweather. While Rousey and Mayweather both expressed interest in a potential fight, the fact is that such a bout would have never been allowed. MMA and boxing have vastly different rules and regulations, and it would have been impossible to reconcile them in a way that would have allowed for a fair and safe competition. Next on our list at number 4, we have Lindsey Vonn. Did you know Lindsey Vonn, who is the Olympic alpine skier, made headlines in 2018? Why? Because she expressed interest in competing against men in the World Cup downhill race. Whoa! Can you imagine the thrill of seeing Vonn take on male skiers in a race down the mountain? It would have been a sight to see. Unfortunately, Vonn's request was denied, and she was not able to compete against men in an official race. But that didn't stop her from speaking out about the need for more gender equality in sports. Vonn's challenge made people talk about the barriers that still exist for female athletes, and reminded us all that there is still work to be done to level the playing field. So let's give it up for Lindsey Vonn, a true trailblazer in the world of skiing and a champion for gender equality in sports. We can only hope that her challenge inspires other athletes to push for change and fight for their right to compete at the highest levels, regardless of their gender. At number 5 on our list, Manon Rhéaume. So guys, this one is a game changer. Meet Manon Rhéaume, the female goaltender who changed the game in 1992. So what did she do? In 1992, she became the first woman to play in an NHL preseason game for the Tampa Bay Lightning. The excitement was palpable as Rhéaume took to the ice, poised and ready to challenge gender norms in the world of ice hockey. Fans and players alike were on the edge of their seats, wondering if she could hold her own against the men of the NHL. But hold her own she did. Rhéaume played a solid game, stopping 7 out of 9 shots and making some incredible saves that left the crowd roaring with excitement. Her performance not only proved that she was a skilled goaltender, but also challenged the long-held belief that women could not compete in the male-dominated sport of ice hockey. And while Rhéaume's appearance in that preseason game was a landmark moment in the fight for gender equality in sports, it was just the beginning of her impact on the world of ice hockey. She went on to play for the Canadian national team and helped lead them to victory in the 1992 and 1994 World Championships. But perhaps more importantly, Rhéaume's bravery and determination inspired countless other female athletes to pursue their dreams and challenge the status quo in their own sports. She shattered stereotypes and proved that anything is possible with hard work and dedication. These were the 5 incredible times when women challenged the norms and took on men in sports. From golf to MMA, hockey to swimming, these athletes have paved the way for gender equality in sports. But there is no doubt more battles will be fought and won in the future as women continue to push the limits of what is possible. Which one of these events do you think was the biggest contributor to gender equality in sports? Let us know in the comments below. And before you leave, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel so that I can keep making such amazing videos for you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.